my name is Karen and I work in Learning and Research Services in the library. And today I want to talk to you about how to make the most of the library resources and where you can get help and support. Let's first look at the library homepage, which you can access either via your student portal, the link on your Blackboard module site, or you can just Google Northumbria University Library and follow the links to take you there. You may wish to set this page up as a favourite in your own browser. There is lots of valuable information on these pages, so do explore them at your leisure. Let's first look at the drop-down options along the top of the screen. If you select Information For and choose Students at Partner Institutions, you will find there is sections on your reading lists, library search, and on how you can develop your learning skills to get the most from your studies. Returning to the home page, there are also other useful sections on this page, including the library news, where you can keep updated with what's going on in the library and get tips on how to use it effectively. Provide feedback through Your Library, Your Say, and do let us know if you have any thoughts. Did you know that there is another way to access your reading lists using the link underneath Library Search? And you can search for lists, modules or courses by tutor name, by the name or code of your module, or even by keyword. Let's search for this reading list, PP0426. Developing skills and strategies for helping. And you will see this list has books and articles, as well as documents and other resources, many of which are available electronically. Let's look at this book, The Skills Helper, a Client-Centered Approach. Select View Online. Here is the book and information about the book. You can read the book or download the book, and you can legally copy or print 10% of this book. You can click to see the table of contents and expand the different parts. For instance, Chapter 4, The Art of Probing and Summarising. We might want to go straight to that chapter. Select it, and it will be displayed on the screen. You have your table of contents down the left panel, together with the index. And on the right-hand side, you have the text of that particular chapter. You can go forward or backward using the arrows at the top of the page. You can make the text bigger by clicking the icon, the plus icon, zoom in, or you can zoom out. There are other icons, including print and the question mark symbol, which provides help and support on using this particular ebook collection. So it really is as simple as that to access an ebook via your reading list. If you need some support or help, see the link that says Student Support at the top right-hand side of the page. Let's return to the library homepage, library.northumbria.ac.uk/home. And we will now focus on library search, where you can discover your subject. This is where you can search to find books, articles, and lots more on your topic. We will search now for school-based counselling. And you'll see we have a set of results. We can, however, make this search more effective by doing a phrase search, simply surrounding our terms with quotation marks and repeating the same search. Let's assume we just want to look at some books. So under resource type, select books. So this second item, a whole school approach, is available to read online. So select read it online and choose the full text available at link, which is eBook Central. If you are instructed to do so, please enter your Northumbria username and password. This book you can read online, you can download the book or download a chapter of the book. This also provides information on how much you can legally copy or print from this particular textbook. Let's choose Read Online. This time we have our table of contents on the right of the page with the sections. And if we want to go to a specific section, so let's say anxiety, select it on the right hand side of the page and use your next page and previous page arrows at the bottom right of the screen to navigate through the text. You have your icons to copy and print, as well as download the textbook. Let's return now to our search and add some more keywords. I am going to add in the word and in capital letters, and I'm going to add in adolescent mental health and repeat the search. I now have 894 results, and if I want to make it even better, I can search for adolescent mental health as a phrase. 279 results. This time I want to find some peer-reviewed journals, so I select this as an option and apply that filter. I also wish to search only the last 5 years, so I'm going to change the date to 2020 to 2025 and refine again, and now I have 71 results. At this point you may wish to sign in as a student or a member of staff, and from here you can bookmark particular items using the pin icon, or you can save your search. And if I go to the top right hand side where my name is appearing and select saved items and then saved searches, you will see here is a search I did earlier: school-based counselling and adolescent mental health, with peer-reviewed journals and the last 5 years. So it has retained the information of the search that I previously did, as well as a list of the results, the 71 results that returned from that search. You will also notice I have some items pinned, and if I go to my pin icon, you will see I have lots of items saved, including these 3 at the top. One of which I have added a label to. So let's add a label to the second one. We'll add the different label there. Test Karen, just so you can see the difference. So you'll see there is the label, and on the right hand side you have a list of all the different labels that I've used. There's my KR test, or Karen, and if I scroll up the screen, there is an article that I print with that label, KR test. And here are all my different labels here. So that might be particularly useful because it retains the information and you don't need to repeat your searches. You have already bookmarked or pinned or saved your search. If I return to my search now, so let's go to my search. I'll just repeat the search there. I do want to point out that you may wish to access the help. So click on the help button. This takes you to the toolkit, where you can get help and support with using library search. If I want to access a particular article, I just select Read It Online. This one is available through this particular collection, Wiley Online Library. I need to enter my username and password and agree to the service conditions. And here is our article on the screen, which you can see in full. You may wish to download the PDF version, which you can then see on the screen. Make the text bigger or smaller. If you press Ctrl and F, you can search for particular keywords. And you still have the option to save and download the PDF onto your own computer. Would also like to point out that if you come across a book that is not available as an electronic book, you can use the book postal service. So if I return to the home page, search for book postal service, select the page. This will give you some information on using the book postal service and how you can request materials to be posted to you. There may also be occasions when you find some material that is not available to access online, in which case you can use the interlibrary loans service. Select that option and you will see information on how you can request an interlibrary loan. If you do need some advice, please do not hesitate to contact our Ask for Help service via your student portal. Let's return now to the homepage, the library homepage, and talk about the big blue Develop Your Learning Skills banner, where you can get help with your skills. Selecting this banner, you can find out about our drop-ins, our taught sessions, and information on our Skills Plus resources. So scrolling down the screen, the left-hand side box says personalised advice in our one-to-one sessions. The perfect place to ask questions about referencing, searching, and essay planning. Select that option and you will find information on our drop-ins, the calendar of which appears on the right-hand side of the page. We offer these drop-ins 4 times a week. 2 of these drop-ins are held online, one on a Monday between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. and the other is on a Wednesday afternoon between 1 and 3 p.m. and this is UK time. Scrolling a little bit further down the screen, you can also book a support slot to request assistance, or you can email us direct using email the Learning and Research Skills link here. In other ways we can help. Going back to the Develop Your Learning page, you can also come along to one of our taught sessions to improve your learning skills. We offer sessions on searching and thinking critically, as well as improving your writing and referencing skills. Again, the calendar of events is on the right-hand side of the page, but you can see the full calendar of the upcoming sessions. And if you are interested in attending any of the sessions, select Register, read the information and begin the registration. All of the times of these sessions are UK times. You will receive a confirmation email, and for an online session, you will receive the link the day before the session. Lastly, on Develop Your Learning Skills, I want to highlight our Skills Plus guides. We have playlists on various topics, including critical thinking and getting started, and a series of categories including academic writing and planning, as well as academic integrity, referencing and copyright, and an alphabetical A to Z list. Selecting academic writing and planning, you will see subsections on reflective writing, essay writing, literature reviews, to name but a few. And selecting these links will provide information and activities to help you learn more and improve your skills. Lastly, I would like to highlight academic integrity, referencing and copyright, as this contains referencing style guides, including Harvard Cite Them Right, which is a style you will need to use. So, thank you for listening, and don't forget, if you do need any help or you have questions, your first point of call is our Ask for Help service, and you can contact them via your student portal.